Hi everyone, good morning. Frances here. One of my most favorite things to do is to go out here in the garden every morning, especially after we've had a lot of rain. And we've had rain now for 2 days, and I like to look around and see what surprises there are in the garden, see if there's anything new growing, anything different, anything new, little baby plants sprouting. I always get super excited about that. So I wanted to share it with you because I can't contain my excitement. So let's see if I can turn my camera around. So first let's have a look at my microgreens here. This is just a little greenhouse I made with a plastic tub. I put it on these bamboo sticks so they can get some air from the bottom. So these have sprouted. I just planted these a couple of days ago. I see a little sprout there, a few more coming up. But what's cool is I put it in a clear container and there's some seeds right here on the edge, and you can see the roots developing from some of the seeds that haven't sprouted from the top. So I was super excited to see that. That's new today. Oh, let's close that up. Sorry, let me just put my phone down for a second. And I'm planting those in there instead of indoors. They're meant to be for indoors, but I don't really want to get a grow light if I have a lot of free light from the sun. Okay, so this is our grapevine. We planted it here so that it can go up there, and we're going to train it to go up the pergola. And when this first arrived, it was a bare root plant. Didn't have any buds yet, and Sam pruned it so it looked very different. You'll get more production and the plant will get more healthy if you prune it right back when it's young. And now we've got these nice little leaves here looking very healthy. And we've got some trees here that we haven't planted yet. They'll go in the ground maybe today or tomorrow. This is our blackberry bush, and you can see we've got a few little buds coming through. It's not focusing that well. Let's see if we can see it better there. And here we've got our pear tree. Is this a pear tree? I can't remember. No, sorry, I'm sorry. This is a peach tree. And we've got these little things coming through. Let's see what cool things we have growing. These are looking much taller today. These are my cilantro seedlings and some parsley there. And oh yeah, I wanted to show you some nice flowers. So this is a ground cover native to Texas called frog fruit, and it's good for pollinators. And they produce these little flowers similar to the lantana, which I'll show you in a minute. This is a really nice flower called the Blackfoot daisy, which is also native. And this one is called horse herb, also a ground cover, good for pollinators. See there, see the bee? What's a bee? Is that a bee? Or some other sort of bug? I don't think it's a bee. Okay, now I love lantana, and these have just come out. Look at them, aren't they gorgeous? So gorgeous. And my bluebonnets are looking so beautiful. And lavender. Oh, the camera's not focusing that well. There's the lavender. And let's go over here. I got a lemon tree there. I planted some ginger in that this morning, so we'll check on that in a couple of weeks to see if it's sprouted. Now this is our experiment bed. It's a keyhole bed, and the idea is instead of having a rectangular bed, you have it round so it looks nicer, and you can stand in the middle and access the bed from just one spot instead of moving around the whole thing. Got some garlic here and some onions and a few other things. It's not really but I've been finding these mushrooms in here, and it doesn't look like a mushroom anymore, but first thing in the morning it does, and then it just kind of dies down, and maybe tomorrow a few more will come up. So we're not really sure what's going on with this bed, but we are learning a lot from it. We put fencing around it because we learned that we have rabbits and they like to eat things. And this is my very first and experimental tomato plant, and look what I found today. Something got to it before me, so that's not so cool, but it happens. And we sheet mulched this bed, and now we have grass coming through quite aggressively, so I guess we didn't do that right. But yeah, we're learning. I think maybe we had to remulch it. And here, behind the rain barrel, we have a few things growing. This is called a Philadelphia, oh I can't remember, but it's in the daisy family. And look how tall it is. Let me just step back. That's how tall it's grown. We just left it there. We'll sort it out when we actually want to plant anything there, but for now it can grow there. And it's got this really nice new flower today. And that's how I found out that it's a daisy, from my iNaturalist app. And then over here, I just want to show you all this. This is my favorite spot because it looks so lush here. And this is chickweed, I think, growing here. It might be different stuff too, but it's just taking over, and it's nice and soft and spongy. And there's all these other things too. Look at this beautiful, I don't know what this is. Better find out. I'll make another video just about weeds and things that are growing that are not meant to be growing. I mean, they're meant to be growing, but we haven't intentionally grown them. But isn't that beautiful? But yeah, this is just a little, I'm so excited, video. I'll try and do a better one tomorrow or another day. Speaking of things that we did not intentionally grow that are growing better than the things we intentionally planted, we have some potatoes growing in our compost bin. There we go. Look at those nice healthy leaves. Obviously getting a lot of nitrogen in there. And yeah, I think that was it for what I was going to show you today for the new things. Let's have a look over here. This is, I posted a picture of this on Instagram. These are the heart-shaped leaves of the wood sorrel, and they are very citrusy and they're edible. So I'm gonna have a bit of that. Delicious. Yeah, so that's it. That's our forest. Sam and our neighbor Carson have been working really hard putting the wood chips. It takes a really long time. It's a thick layer of wood chips, so they've done that part and they're gonna do a bit more tomorrow. I forgot to tell you one more thing. So Sam told me something yesterday that he read, or the other day, that blew my mind. Blueberry bushes can live up to 80 years and they can produce fruit up to for about 30 to 50 years. That's like a lifetime or half a lifetime, right? And buying blueberries from the supermarket, organic ones, costs, I don't know, like $4 for, you know, for those, is it a pint or something, a small pint? And if you buy a blueberry bush to plant in your garden, it costs $20 to $30 depending on the variety, and there are hundreds of varieties, and there's even, you can even get like a raspberry flavored blueberry, and you can get blueberries that bear fruit early or early in the season, some in the middle of the season, some late, so you can get like 3 different types of, you know, blueberries for, you know, a really long period. But yeah, 20 to 30 bucks, and that'll feed you for a really long time. So I don't know, I just thought that was super cool. And peach trees, they live a long time too, but I think they produce fruit for up to 12 years, which is still pretty awesome. Anyway, I'll let you guys go. Thanks for watching.